What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Key and I'm back with another video. Let's go. To my channel if you're an audio subscriber, and if you're not a subscriber, it's okay, you can just go to subscribe so you can just join on right in with the family. So basically, my name is Key if you're new, and today I am basically going to do a story time on how I gained so much weight as a teenager. And I realized that I was gaining weight and I had to stop it. So we're going to start from the beginning, and that was from when I first got diagnosed with lupus in the June area. I promise you, steroids is like a key to weight gain. You want to gain weight? Just take steroids. That would be my advice. But hey, don't take steroids for real. But when I say steroids will take your food cravings from a 5 to a 10 in 3 seconds, it will like quick as day. But I tried to beat the cravings, but it did not work. It was just like my mom was telling me food. So before I was on steroids, I had no appetite at all. I was not eating. I probably eat 1 meal a day, or even sometimes it'll be 1 snack a day. So now that I got put on steroids, it was like I wanted breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack with every meal. It was just crazy. And I was like, baby, you gotta stop this. Like, I'll go to doctor's appointments, I'll cry, and they'll be like, what's wrong? And I'll be like, I don't like the fact that every time I look, I'm eating. Like, I feel like it's going to catch up with me very soon, in which it was. So basically, I'm gonna just start from June and we're gonna continue. Okay, so boom, it's June, steroids kick in, I'm in the hospital. Y'all, I want to tell y'all, the hospital, they are enablers. They was giving me like meals back to back. They was making sure I was on the eating schedule, but I get it, that's a job. They was making sure like my appetite was up. Like, they don't want me going home and not have an appetite. So I never told nobody my weight ever, besides like my close family, but I'm sure. So basically, I'm gonna say I was a good 315. I was. So this time, I promise y'all, I was like depressed when I seen that. I was like, oh no, this gotta change. So when I seen that weight, I was like, you know what, I don't even care no more. Like, I was like, I'm this big, I can't get no bigger. Basically, that's how my mindset was. So after that, I was eating a lot of packaged foods, candy, snacks, chips, waking up in the middle of the night, eating whatever I can get my hands on, and it was food, baby, I was eating it. It was in my mouth. I did not care at all. But yeah, so fast forward, I'm out the hospital, I got sent home. And basically, when I got home, I was on a lot of medication that they put me on. A lot of medication was basically required for me to take on a stomach with, make sure I'm eating, basically. Take on a stomach with food. So once I'll take my medicine, it would be like, okay, I gotta eat. Oh, I gotta take another pill, I gotta eat. I gotta eat. So it's like basically I'm eating all throughout the day because I was taking medicines at different times of the day. And I'm like, girl, like, what are you doing with your life besides eating? So now we're about like in July. So July, now I'm going to like doctor's appointments, back to back. And every time I go, I had to step on the scale. So mind y'all, every time I went, that number went up or either stayed consistent. But now that we're in July, the number is like, it spiked. When I say spiked, I gained a whole like 13 pounds. And I was like, less than a month. I was like, oh no. So this time I'm like crying. Now I'm like, baby, you close to a number you said you would never be. So at this moment, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start exercising. Went home, exercising, eating right, doing everything possible. Going to doctor's appointments, still stepping on the scale. Baby, the number ain't changed, still going up. So at this point, I'm like, I'm eating right. And guess what? It's nothing changing, so I might well eat. I might well eat what I want. And plus, I was like, I'm a teenager. I shouldn't be stressing over how I look for anybody or anything. So basically, after I took that and I put that in my head, I was like, yep, girl, go to the store. When I tell y'all, I'm gonna insert like little snacks that I would buy, like the sizes and stuff. But I was buying king size, not even king size, extra large Kit Kats, the big family bag of Reese cups. It was just crazy. Chips, candy, ice cream. And it was to the point I had my own money. So therefore I was like, nobody can tell me what I can and can't buy because it's my money. Like if my mama was buying it, I understand that. But she wasn't. So therefore, I was buying it. I was putting it in my room. Y'all, it was like crazy. It was to the point I was like, my food cravings was on another level for the steroids because I would have food in my room and I would like not tell nobody. Or if somebody asked me for something, I'd be like, no. Like, you're not getting it. Like, you taking my food? Like, I was stingy times 1,000. 1,000, baby. So me, now I'm living this happy-go-lucky life, eating my snacks, munching, like, ain't nobody gonna stop me. Now it's in August. I was like, I didn't care. I seen my body changing. And also, I see my face changing. Prednisone caused a moon shape effect. So I was just blaming it on that. I was like, oh, it's the medicine. It's not me gaining weight. It's just the medicine. So I was like, I'll be all right. It's just the medicine. I was like, it's not my weight. It's the medicine. And then I went to the doctor in August. And I stepped on the scale. Baby, I gained a whole nother 14 pounds. And I was like, oh yeah, Keyasha. I was like, Keyasha, what is you doing? Like, I was like, yeah, this is my breaking point. I'm at a number. I was like, close to a number. I was like, and mind you, every time I gain weight, I will push my number up more. I'm like, okay, as long as I don't get to this weight. As long as I don't get to this weight. And I was like, I regret doing that. So basically, I pushed the number up again one more time. And I was like, but this time, I was like, I'm gonna exercise. I'm gonna start exercising. So I'm exercising, start eating right. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna lose weight. I was like, I'm gonna lose weight. But then, my mom said, get back there. Girl, you're a teenager. I was like, you got friends. Your family love you. Who you need to impress? Like, nobody. So, be you. Be happy. Like, what? Like, do you? So, now that I got my mindset, basically, like, my family loves me. My friends good. Like, what's the issue? Like, who I'm impressing? I was like, okay, you good. But I once again stepped on the scale again in August. And I was at my tipping weight. And I was like, yeah, no. So basically, steroids was like the main reason I gained weight. Because it brought out my food cravings. I did not care what I ate. It changed like my mindset of the way I was thinking. And it put me like, I'll say it put me through depression at one point in time. Like, I was to the point I was in my room sad. Like, I would get text messages from old friends and they'd be like, wow, you look different. And when people text me that, it hurt me. I was like, what you mean I look different? Like, what? They'd be like, your face changed. Or even, some people would tell me like, Key, like, your body changed. Or like, girl, like, I'm trying to get thick like you. And I'm like, baby, I ain't trying to get thick. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? So, the fact that they'll tell me this, and I'll be like, well, Key, you gotta start making some changes. Like, this is unacceptable. Like, to the point when I was going to doctor's appointments and they would see the weight gain, the first thing they would always say, like, well, girls your age will have health issues because of weight. Your health will get better if you lose weight. Your health will do this. So it's like, basically, the more the doctors brought up weight, I guess I got more and more deep into depression. When I got deep into depression, I promise y'all I would not look myself in the mirror. I will purposely fog up the mirrors in the bathroom before I go in to take a shower, so I won't see myself. The mirrors in my room, I would turn them around. I'll put them behind my bed. Like, I would just go the extra mile to make sure I don't see myself. And I'll insert like clips of me, and I'll also insert the charts of like my weight gain. But now I am happy. I'm successfully losing weight, and I'm gonna do a story time about how I'm losing weight and what I'm doing. So I got y'all. I'm not gonna leave y'all hanging or nothing, but I just wanted to tell y'all first on how I gained the weight, because I was tired of hearing, oh, you look different, you gained weight, you're losing weight now, what you taking, what you gaining, muscle or fat. Like, I was tired of hearing it, and I was like, you know what, I'm finna shut everybody up. And guess what, 2021 summer coming up, so baby, guess who's gonna be out? Me. It's me. Alright, y'all, so I hope y'all enjoyed this little mini story time on basically how I gained weight and went through depression, or whatever you want to call it. But make sure y'all follow my social medias at atl.key for my Instagram, atl.key for my Snapchat. And just remember, a negative mindset will never give you a positive life. Bye, y'all.